real quick and let's dive right in. All right, big thing with this one that I really like, it's got that kind of delayed stalled feel, and it has the pickups to the snare drum on beat 4. I love the way the kick does that. And if you'll notice, this actually plays off something that we've done a few basic beats the week ago. And of course, if you're paying attention, you're following through all from 1 all the way up to where we're at right now, you start to see that there is some sequence and some connectivity to what's going on with everything that we are doing. This one specifically, we're going to talk about the kick like always, but let's go back and remind ourselves that we do have a constant. We want to build up that muscle memory of the regular practice, that we're playing all 8 notes on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that the snare drum is on the 2 and on the 4. Counting is important. Of course, practice that alone. You can just kind of watch TV, hang out, and just kind of tap your leg in your head and think about the counting. Practice it on drum set, practice with your hands. Don't practice it in school, because if you get in trouble with your teacher, I didn't tell you to practice in school. All right, so anyway, the reminder of the constant, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this should by week 8 really start to be something that's pretty consistent with you. You're kind of feeling this and you're kind of grooving, and that does become more natural. All right, so let's talk about what's going on with the bass drum in this one. The bass drum initially copies something that we've done a few weeks ago. It's going to play on the 1, and it's going to play on the and after 2. So it sounds like this: 1 and 2 and, okay? And then it comes in again right after the 3 and. You're right on that and after the 3, and it comes right before the 4. So it does that intentionally because the snare drum is on 4. So it plays this 1 and 2 and 3 and then of course that pops on the snare. And that's very deliberate, right? So we're popping on the 2 also, but we're really giving a good punch on the 4 in the snare because it kind of leads up to that kick with it. So here's what it sounds like with the snare, and I'll play the snare later so you can really hear where the kick falls in. All right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again. And I'll go through this a couple times. I'll play it a little bit slower. Here we go. All right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I really love the relationship that's going on there between the bass drum and the snare drum. Take a pause right there, pause the video, kind of work through this on your own, and really builds up that feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just got that good feel. I love this one. So you can play this one nice and slow, nice and smooth, make sure everything's locked in tight, and then you can build the speed. This is not one that you necessarily want to really punch really fast. You could, but it's got a good feel at a nice moderate speed. So take it slow, lock it in real tight, and then builds it up. What's really cool about the hi-hat in this one, again, because there's some offbeat kind of things going on with the bass drum, you get to lock that in with your hi-hat hits on the snare. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you kind of see where I'm adding a slight little accent, slight little louder volume. For those of you who don't know about accents, accent is we're adding a little bit extra flavor, a little bit punch going on there. And we're adding that to the hi-hat, and it kind of brings out the bass drum a little bit. All right, so kind of feel that through. This is something, too, and like all the other beats, that you can really expand on. You can do a lot more once you kind of feel solid with these. That's what's really cool about them. They're pretty basic in a sense of what they are, but there's miles and miles of levels above that you can take it and really change things around, not by tweaking more than just a few things. All right, so I can even open up the hi-hat a little bit. Okay, so it's really cool with that one. So just have fun with this on basic beat of the week 8. I'm really pumped. I really do like this one. So let's kind of roll it out and groove on it. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, here we go. guys. I will see you next time. Woo!